Building block number 2 is debt management. This has so much emotion for so many people. People have different thoughts and opinions and beliefs about debt and whether they should be debt-free. But the biggest thing to understand when it comes to debt is there's good debt and there's bad debt. And it's important to understand what that means, okay? So good debt puts money in your pocket. Bad debt takes money out of your pocket. So an example of good debt is like a rental property. You have a renter that's paying your mortgage, maybe you're profiting, that's putting money in your pocket, right? An example of bad debt would be going and shopping on credit cards and not paying it off and letting the interest charge up, okay? So you're gonna end up spending more money than the thing you actually bought cost, and it's not putting money in your pocket, it's just taking money out of your pocket. So it's important to understand the two. And when we go through each of these building blocks, there's not one way that is like, everybody has to do this or nobody could do this, right? It's important to look at your specific financial position, your situation, your goals, and what is gonna put you in a stronger financial position. So here's where a lot of people go wrong, and they're trying to strengthen their financial house, but they end up putting themselves at risk when they're trying to be debt-free. Now, being debt-free is not wrong, but let me just give you an example, okay? A lot of people wanna pay off their mortgage as quickly as possible. One person may send all their extra money to the mortgage company, trying to pay off their mortgage as fast as possible and be debt-free, okay? Sounds like a good idea, right? But what happens if that person loses their job? What if they get sick and lose their job and they have no more income? Now, can they go to the mortgage company and say, hey, mortgage company, I've been sending you all this extra money and now I don't have a job, so I'm gonna need some of that money back. Mortgage company is gonna say, sorry, we're not gonna give you your money back. But what about you've built all this equity in your house now, and maybe you could say, hey, mortgage company, I have all this equity because I've been paying all this extra money. Can I get a loan on that equity? Mortgage company is gonna say, no, you don't have a job. You have to have income to be able to get a home equity line of credit. So that person trying to strengthen their finances just put themselves at financial risk. So let me show you an alternative that you could put yourself in a stronger financial position, okay? If that same person put that extra money aside in a different account, maybe earning interest, right? And save in that same amount of time that they could pay off the mortgage, guess what? They could pay off the mortgage if they want. They actually have more money in there because hopefully it was somewhere earning interest. And along the way, if something happened, if they lost their job, if they got sick, if we had an unexpected pandemic, right? That money would be there. That person just put themselves in a stronger financial position. So typically, when you get financial information, you're shown one side of the coin, but there's two. You're shown one side of the coin because usually that person showing you is trying to sell you that side of the coin. So we want to show you both sides. We want to show you all the different options that you have available, and then you decide for yourself what's going to put me, my family, and my business in a stronger financial position.